It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Aim forwards. Daka chasing after it. Amrabat. Oh, good spread. Played back in. And it's played forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Unahi, El Ainawi. Out of play for a goal kick. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. And he goes cross-field. Amrabat. Hakimi. And here's Brahim Diaz. And here's Brahim Diaz. Lovely bit of skill. Brahim Diaz. It's a mighty effort! Oh, not the best of headers. That's good play. Alex Daka. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, from our impartial perch, you couldn't ask for a more spectacular start to a game. And with the skipper responsible too, it just lends the moment a bit more oomph. And let's hope it carries on in a similar vein.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. So, a breakthrough already. Moved on forwards. Spread out to the left. Gets into some space. And it's played into the middle. Amrabat crossed in once more. That's really well manoeuvred. Up towards the front line. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Played out to the right. And that is out of play. Unahi, gently done. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
So who's he picking out? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Morocco have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Amrabat. Amrabat chips it through. Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Unahi is offering a right smile there.
Defending of the desperate variety. Aim forwards. Now it's Daka. Daka. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been knocked clear, and that's been won straight back. Amrabat, over to the left. Caresses it through. Lovely feet. And he's there to clear it. Now who's going to be first to this? Daka. That's been slit through. Now it's Daka. Just a goal. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Aguirre attempts a clearance. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Amrabat. Aguirre shifted upfield. And it's Diaz. Lobbed in behind. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's in plenty of space here. That's a throw. Morocco going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Amrabat, now he's got space here. Oh, can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. Moved on forwards. Unahi. Turns and goes back. El Ainawi. Out towards the flank. Shapes to shoot! And it's played forward. Could move up a gear here. Looks to the other side. And it's Diaz. Out to the right. El Ainawi. Oh, sweet feet. Looking for a decent ball in. That's really well manoeuvred. Aguirre makes the interception. Amrabat. Amrabat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Defending of the desperate variety. Aim forwards. Can he spark a counter here? He has found the way through. Crossed into the middle. Hakimi attempts a clearance. Gets it away. He is just caressing the ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's Amrabat. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Daka looks to get on the end of this. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Can he get onto this? Brahim Diaz. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. El Ainawi. Does well to get it back. Daka. Unahi. Amrabat. Unahi. Unahi played out to the left flank. Now the ball in. Oh, smashing header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he thumps it clear. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. That's a lovely, neat pass. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, nice touch. Decent chance! Hakimi clears it away. Brahim Diaz. El Ainawi is onto it in a flash. That has found him in acres of space. That's tidy. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has been knocked clear. Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Hakimi. And they've got rid. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi, up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Zambia, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Well, there's a probing ball. Calmly anticipates. El Ainawi. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. El Ainawi. Amrabat. Out to the left it goes. Amrabat. Unahi. Unahi, that's a delicate pass. He's having a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all for him. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble there.
Moved on forwards. There's the shot! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. That's going to go a long way. And the counter is on. He can run onto that. Now it's Daka. He's Daka! A real chance and a real let-off.
Zambia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's El Ainawi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. Hakimi. This looks promising. "30 minutes gone." Now that's well seen too. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Ooh, a delicate chip through. It is a corner. Brahim Diaz with the short one. And it's Diaz. And it's hoisted clear. El Ainawi has been caught there, it's a foul. Amrabat. Unahi. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Tries to get it clear. El Ainawi have it back and can go again. Hakimi. Now here's the delivery. So, what can they make of this? Daka, oh, good spread. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. El Ainawi. Amrabat. Amrabat, played over towards the opposite flank. Hakimi. Hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Daka, now he's off and running. Hakimi trying to keep this in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And claimed it back swiftly. Over to the left. Aguirre. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Unahi, gently done. Amrabat. Back into the middle. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, they could break here. He is through here. Real chance! Unahi. Shot a goal! Volleyed effort,
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
That has been knocked clear. That's very neat. And it's El Ainawi. El Ainawi. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's got space and he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Daka. Brahim Diaz. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Chance, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Amrabat, showing good feet, and it's hoisted clear. And now the breakaway. And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path. Daka really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Aguirre forwards and with intent. Played towards the other side. And it's Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. Knocks it out wide. And it's played in. Tries to get it clear. Defending of the desperate variety. Brahim Diaz. Shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Quality ball. That has been knocked clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. been cut short. Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's really well manoeuvred. Morocco have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's trying a shot. Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Morocco grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Aguirre cuts it out. Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's been drilled forward. Daka looks to get on the end of this. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played out to the right. Brahim Diaz gets a cross in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's played in here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Clears it away. Great chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So when they come for the break with nothing to separate them, the score 1-1. Morocco get the ball rolling for the second period. Does really well to win the ball there. And they can counter here. And it's played forward. Aguirre with the clearance. Gets good distance on it. And reclaimed it in a trice. El Ainaoui. Brahim Diaz. Aguirre. Oh, this looks sharp. Cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Aguirre did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Hakimi. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. Amrabat. Great run on the overlap here. Out of play for a throw. And the cross comes in. Nice interception, well timed. El Ainawi. Unahi. Can he finish? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Aguirre. Wins the duel this time. Applies the finish! And that's off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Unahi played out towards the right wing. El Ainawi. And here's Brahim Diaz. Takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Driven forward. Daka, now he's off and running.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Aguirre getting this one clear. Proves too strong. And he has been fouled there. And that has been cleared. El Ainawi. Aguirre. Unahi. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Amrabat. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Amrabat, out to the right. And the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Hakimi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's really well manoeuvred. Daka, great challenge, time to perfection. Hakimi gets it clear. Came forwards. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. El Ainawi. El Ainawi played up towards the front line. El Ainawi. Hakimi. Oh, it's played into the area. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Amrabat. That's an imaginative pass. That's really well manoeuvred. That's really well cleared. And that's been won straight back. Daka. Very nicely done. Plenty waiting in the middle. Daka. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Daka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's a throw-in. Here it is, crossed in. Has a look and plays it forward. Clears it away. Aimed in towards the centre. Here comes the corner. Chance to play it in. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Listen, it's not nice and it's not clever, Peter, but it has to be done when he tries to make one of those telling runs.
Unahi. Here comes the cross. Flings in across. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Daka. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. El Ainawi. Oh, that's neat. Time to deliver. Oh, good spread. Cleared away. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, and he decides to cross it. El Ainawi. El Ainawi shifted upfield. And it's Hakimi. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. That's really well manoeuvred. Aguirre gets across to intercept that. Unahi cuts out the pass. Daka looks to get on the end of this. Oh, such a clever touch. Played into space out wide. And that has been clubbed away. Moved on forwards. Unahi. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Quality ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Amrabat. El Ainawi. Aim forwards. Tries to get it clear. And he's there to get it away. Aguirre. Amrabat. Played into the middle. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. He's through here. Now it's Daka. Daka shoots! He scores! And again they hit the front. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Aguirre, gently done. That's been drilled forward. Driving forward. And it's played forward. Daka, now he's off and running. Nice physical challenge. Aguirre. That's really well manoeuvred. Amrabat. Played out to the right. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ambitious ball here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Crossed into the box.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Moved on forwards. Long time, excellent interception. Daka. Now it's Daka. Aguirre gets over and intercepts. El Ainawi. And it's Diaz. Amrabat. Now it's Daka. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Morocco are down to 10 men. Chooses to go back. Daka! And somehow it stayed out. Ben Sakir. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Aim forwards. Now it's Daka. Daka! Chance again. No.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. That's really good energy being shown by some of those forwards out there, keeping that defence honest.
Yeah, can see that.
And winning the ball in those kind of positions is the best thing they can do.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. So there's going to be another change here.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal.
Surely now! No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's a good-looking delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Amrabat. El Ainawi. Played out wide. Ben Sagir.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That has been knocked clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
El Ainawi makes the interception.
think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's El Ainawi. Ben Sakir. Aim forwards.
Morocco really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
In the city! And that could have brought them level.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Moved on forwards. Chance to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Zambia have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. Out to the right. Brahim Diaz. There are a few waiting for it. Clears it away. Can he finish? Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's picked it up out wide. Hakimi. Crosses it in. Defending of the... He's had a shot!
Morocco really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's En-Nesyri. Takes the shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Hakimi. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
El Ainawi. Amrabat. Knocks it out wide. Brahim Diaz. Now it's El Ainawi. Done delicately. Brahim Diaz. Ben Sakir played out towards the right wing.
Morocco really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Daka. Daka! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Daka is offering a wry smile there.
And that has been cleared. Oh, that's nice. Can he deliver? Looking for a decent ball in. And that's been well dealt with.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. It's just beyond his reach. Strong running down that left flank. Daka, that's a fabulous ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That's really well manoeuvred. Final seconds, this has to be it. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Hakimi. Now it's Brahim Diaz. All driven towards the far post.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Hangs in a cross. Firmly met. The ball goes in.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's played forward. Daka is flagged offside. And it's hoisted clear. Can he latch on to this? Climbs up big! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The pass has gone astray. Brahim Diaz. Ben Seguir, played out to the right. Brahim Diaz, played in. And that has been cleared. Hakimi, nice control. Drives it in. And it's hoisted clear. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Do have a chance to counter here. Tries a deft little ball. Can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. Bunu sends that a long way. Driven forward. El Ainawi. Brahim Diaz.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Ben Seguir in the city. Tries a shot! Oh, what's he done? And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high-octane start at that. And they set the tone and never really let go, as good as it can get.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Ladies and gentlemen,